beach parties and, all these different places. And I'm like, why don't I do a show on a beach here in Southern California?
X Games Real Mountain Bike is back, returning for the first time since 2021. The highest watched Real Series event in X Games history. Five athletes and filmers to each put together a 90-second video part.
Oh my God.
June 10th, the X Games Real Mountain Bike parts drop. And don't miss your chance to participate with fan voting on xgames.com.
I've never been lost in the sauce, but I've been late to the show. Okay, 1 second. Let me focus. And I'm focused. And I'm beautiful. I'm a 10. Shout out to my mom and dad. They created me. My name's Gary. This is Grind and Unwind episode 56. Jeez, bro. I gotta learn how to count. All right. Today, y'all. Man, when I tell y'all, you have no idea. The iPod was booming. No Cars Go by Arcade Fire for the longest. And I want to let y'all know something. This is a pre-recorded episode. So if you're typing in chat, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not a bad guy. It's your boy. I love y'all. Y'all my gang. Y'all the Grinding Online gang. But I'm not here. Like, I'm here for you always. Hit me. You don't have my number. DM me. I don't use Instagram, but I'm literally there for you. I swear to God. I swear it. But today, I have somebody that, man, bro, when I tell you, it's kind of creepy. I've probably watched, besides like Suchu, like I've watched this part too much. I've watched his footage too much. Man, he's not gonna prove this. It's like it's a fan thing. It is. Mike Mo has just always been one of the best skateboarders to me. And also, I was about to say, dude, that number is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That was actually a little insane. I thought you were just gonna go there on me. Yeah. But yeah, Mike Mo has just been beyond influential in how I like to watch skateboarding. So, oh yeah, I already said who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, skateboarders, people, actually everyone, please everyone, Mike Mo Capaldi.
We're live, baby.
We are
live.
If
he ignores you, then he doesn't like you. Gary's lying. I'm talking to the chat right now, by the way.
Oh yeah, we are live.
Yeah, we're live.
We are live.
If Gary's ignoring you,
I just try to say that to throw him off. I try to say that, you feel me? Like I was like, oh, we not live just because I don't want to read their chats. I was just gonna act like it was a pre-recording, but we're definitely live. 110%.
Yeah. Oh, Smelly Cat Paws in the chat. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's full of shit, dude. Yeah, we're live.
Yo, Mike, how you doing, family?
How you doing, man? Thanks for hyping me up, man. You make everything sound so cool and important. I appreciate that, dude.
I have like a thing of doing that, but also at the same time, it's like I'm not doing that to do it. I mean that shit. I am older and I have been watching skateboarding a while. And at the we were close in age. So at the time you came out, it was wow, look at this guy that's a little older than me, able to be 10 billion times better than I am. So when I give you that intro, it actually comes from like a place of this was the most impressive skating we had came across at the time for our generation. So you're one of those dudes. And I know for you, you're real humble and also it's like crazy to hear all this like appreciation, but um thankful. Super thankful. Now,
Yeah.
go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say what's funny about anytime I hear that stuff now, because I haven't skated in literally like 10 years because my whole leg, blah blah blah, I got hurt, whatever.
Yeah.
But when I hear it now compared to like when I was pro, like in the middle of all that stuff, in the middle of it, like you just get used to it, right? And you start to be like when you hear it, it doesn't mean as much. But now that I'm old and I haven't skated in so long, I forget that was even a thing, to be honest.
Wow. So you like you forget that you were on a level like a caliber of skating or just like a big deal at a time?
I guess like I it's been so long that I forget that like I could even like do certain tricks or even that I was pro or had like my name. Of course, I know this obviously, but I don't like I separate it entirely now.
Yeah.
Where say 5 years ago, I would still blend the two lives together, but now it's just like that's how I was, and this is what it is
How
today. Like,
yeah.
separated entirely. So it's
See,
strange.
bro, that's the thing too, is like I've realized that about yourself is that you've just actually kept living, but you still have like all the same homies and you do your thing. But you know, you've also done some other stuff too in that 10 years since you haven't been skating. Like, you're doing things with Glassy. I believe you've opened up the it's slipped my mind. It's literally on the wall behind you. It's literally right there.
ABD, yeah.
Yes, the
Yeah.
collectibles. So you've done a lot of things in your time since this 10-year hiatus. And I want to ask you, how is the foot?
The foot is like it's still the same as it was probably. It healed for like because like I said, it was 10 years ago. I'm gonna say because I have nerve damage, right? And nerve
Yes.
damage just slowly heals.
Mhm.
But usually like with nerve damage, the first 2 years is all you're gonna get of healing. So the last 8 has been basically nothing.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
like this exact same.
Yeah.
Damn. So, to kind of like reroute from that, let's kind of take it back. Mike Mo Capaldi, where are you from?
Oh, Simi Valley, California, home of Skate Lab. If anybody's heard of Skate Lab out there, I know you have, but I don't know. I don't know what's your demographic watching this thing. It's
12-year-olds that don't like me. I don't know. No, I got all the girl. I've actually carried on a grown audience too. That's actually like insane when I think about it too, is I came out 10 years ago. So, or 12 years ago now. So it's like the people that like follow what I got going on, I have like an older generation. I don't have like oh, we just shop anywhere. I got skate shop dudes. I got kids too. I have the youth. They listen to it, but it's like, I'm not a social media head or nothing like that. So yeah, I'm I'm right with you in that boat of I've been here for a minute or minute
yeah.
back. So
Well, it's good though.
yeah, it's super fun. It's super fun. And I get the youth. I understand them and everything like that. In Simi Valley though, what was life like that early?
Boring.
Boring as hell, huh? See, like Simi
What?
Valley, I've never
What?
heard of like of 10 things that have came from there, except for like you and Skate Lab, and then the list stops.
Why do you think I fucking skated flat ground 24/7? There's nothing else to do. I mean, shit, skate a little. I'd always have a box and a flat bar in front of my house, and then I would just skate flat ground. And I had a super long street, and I would just try to do. I would try to. My goal every day was to not miss a trick to the entire street, which would be like 30 flat ground tricks probably. It'd be like I want to do 30 flat ground tricks to the end of the street without missing. That was always like my goal every day.
30
Or
different, or would you like double up one? Like you'll do like a kickflip, come back forward, do another kickflip and like 10 tricks, or is it
no,
30 different
no,
tricks?
no, yeah, 30 different. You don't double shit up. No.
Yeah, that's true. Did you
No.
double flip?
No.
Okay, good.
Anti-double, all the way around.
Oh man. Wow. So you're anti-double. So who's your early influences in skateboarding?
Billy Marks, he's the best double flipper of all time.
That was actually a class act answer right there. That was
Well,
amazing.
I'm always judging Street League with Billy, and Billy's always talking about his double flips. They should double flip the stairs. They should double flip the stairs. I'm like,
No, you're like, no, I like a good double flip because it's different. But also I have one of the worst stories in the world because there was this one time this dude was giving out hecka skate, like he was giving us hella skateboards, bro, like hell, like a box. And I had to win a game of skate and I couldn't double flip. And the homie could not even do a double. He did a fakey double flip, won the game of skate, got all the boards. And I literally had a breakdown. I was about to quit skating at like 17. I was so hot. I was like, bro, how'd you beat me? And he just did the wettest fakey double flip ever. And I was like, what the hell? Like, this sucked.
did,
So
did he do it good, or was it like pretty budget,
his was budget. His was like, you feel me?
like
It was
rolled on the ground?
he did a Temu double flip, but it's all good. Well, you know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there.
Do you know who he is still? Are you friends with him or anything?
Best friend in the world. I sock him every day. Like that
Okay.
I see him. Like when I make his nose bleed all the time for that game of skate.
I want to punch him. Can I hit him when I see him?
Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
Okay, cool.
I'm literally like gonna give you like a signal, like it's him. Mind you, he's a sketchy dude, but I got your back if it gets weird. But I'm
Okay.
like, and then you just clock him and you cut out. You just run away.
That'll be the first fight I ever get in over your fakey double flip.
That's beautiful, bro. Thank you. Thank you for that. So 30 tricks up and down this road, and how do you end up getting on a skateboard in the first place?
Well, my brother,
Vince, right?
Yeah, Vince. He started skating like sometime in middle school. You know, all of his friends started skating, so I just naturally copied everything he did.
Okay.
And so I would skate with him and his friends. And then naturally very competitive too. So anything he does, I'm like, I want to do it better than him though. Like that was always my metric, because he's like 2.5 years older than me. So it'd always just be like, if we played soccer or basketball growing up or whatever it was just like he was the bar, and I would just be like, I need to get
better than that.
Yeah.
Ah!
So like as a little kid though, it's always the best to have like it's like a 3-year age gap when you're 8 is massive. You know,
It feels forever. It feels insane.
It really does. So it was always really good for me to have that like level of, I would look at my brother and his friends and be like, I got to be like them though. You know?
Yeah.
So
were they shredding?
Oh, I mean, like, ollies up curbs and like barrel flips and shit like that,
Yep.
So be like, oh, they could barrel flip, I'm gonna 360 flip before them.
That's right.
Yeah.
Take it up like that level. F you, bro. I'm going over here, brother. I don't care if you're the oldest one. I don't care if puberty hit you 2 years before it hit me. I'm over there with it, with the talent.
They start alling over trash cans and shit too, and your legs aren't strong enough. It's just like, that's, to me, it was the worst thing ever to watch. I'm like, I want to ollie over that fucking trash. Can I cuss?
You can. We tried not to, but you can, because we want you to actually like fully get a sentence out without thinking about it. Because once you get censored, you don't have the relaxation anymore. So I go, X Games is gonna do what to me when I get there. You feel me? Like when I pull up, they're gonna be like, you know what, Gary, you in trouble. I'm gonna be like, so what? It's me.
Okay.
I was in trouble when I got here.
Yeah, what'd you expect when you signed a deal with Gary? Are you kidding?
Thank you. So, but yeah, so in the early days of the push and everything like that, you say box, flat bar out in front of the house, but making sure you're really consistent on flat ground. What was some of the first times you remember you were like, oh, I get this? Like, what was like a good day that you're like, I can kickflip really well or heel flip really well? Like, I'm building. Like, what is those days? How old was that, and when was that? How deep into skateboarding was it? A year or two?
I don't know. That's a good question. But like I'd say the real progression kind of kicked in at like 13. From like 13 to 15 was like night and day difference. I started when I was 8, but like 13 to 15 was like crazy. Like every month I would look back and be like, oh shit, I learned this, like a list of tricks.
just out of nowhere in a sense. But go ahead. Go
Well, I
ahead.
was just say, but like the obsession of just like maybe like what we said earlier, I was joking, like there's nothing to do besides skate. So I would pick a trick after school and do 100 of them. So that was like during that time where I'd be like, yeah, sure, I want to make it all the way down the street with 30 tricks without missing a trick. But like, also, if I wasn't good at hard flips, I would just be like, okay, when I get home from school, I'm gonna do 100 hard flips, and then I'll do 100 hard flips. It'd take 8 hours or whatever. It would get home at 3. Let me think. I get home at 3. Say it gets dark at like 7. So I would take those 5 hours, 4 hours straight to do 100 hard flips, and then eventually you do the 100, and then next day you grab your board when you get home from school and you hard flip first try because you did 100 the day before.
Yeah.
So now you have them, you permanently have them, and you're baked into your muscle memory. It's just
And we're talking landing 100 or just doing 100 of them.
Oh yeah, landing. You got to land them. Yeah, I was out of my mind, dude.
I could tell now. I'm talking about the click. You've been asked a lot of this stuff in a lot of your interviews and like the times people have talked to you, but it's like to actually hear it again while I'm talking to you. It's like it clicked why your lines were insane, bro. Like, who the hell does 100 of anything except lie? Like, what?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know I think I just hated missing tricks. So I was like, I'll do 100 and then I won't fucking miss the trick anymore. It's done,
Practice. Yes, we're talking about practice, Allen Iverson. Yes, we are. We're doing it 100 times. We are doing that. So this is outside. We're now, you're a flat ground legend out front. You're a local flat ground legend. People are watching you like when they're driving down the street, you're just doing tricks right next to them. When do you actually take it to a field and start to put it on film?
I guess. I mean, I'd say probably 13. That's like when because my brother and his friends got their license around that time. So we would actually be going to skate spots and actually start filming lines. We got a VX 1000 with that depth lens on it. That was the prime of that depth lens right there, and that camera, which actually I was cleaning my closet out the other day, and I just found a box. It's like probably 40 or 50 tapes of just like the little mini DVs from the VX.
Yeah.
So I want to figure out how to try to watch those things. I don't know what's on them. It's pretty cool footage from that era.
It's Google, son. Just type it in.
Well, I mean, I could figure it out, but it's
yeah, you got to watch that. We need that. And then you have to give it to somebody so we can see whatever's on there. We want to see it.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder what's on there. I hope there's like some dork around shit, not just like pure skating. I hope there's like throwing like, an egg at a train going by or something. Just something stupid. You know what I mean? I don't even know if I did that, but we for sure put shit on the train tracks, which was definitely illegal, but whatever.
100%. Everybody did though. We just don't speak about it. Now,
I didn't do that. My friends did that.
So exactly. There you go. So now here's something that I want to bring up is, since you just kind of like peeked into it a little bit, the personality, the fun type of thing. You've always had that. You've always been like, for when we see you like kind of exuberant, like you used to say stuff mid trick, or you had the pirate character. Like, did you always have like a fascination with hijinks?
I don't know. Me and my brother are just fucking idiots. So we would just, we're just idiots. So it's just, we come up with stupid stuff, and then we're like, we don't like talking about things. We'll be like, when we think of a dumb idea, we want to also do it. You don't want to just be a dreamer.
Yeah. Just like, oh, bro, this will be so funny if. You're like, no, if this, we're doing it already. And we're already past doing it. So it's happened, and you don't have to think about it. Like, you've already made the choice.
Yeah,
that's how you guys got out.
That's how we would do everything. Ideas are worthless. It's execution's everything. So We
Yes,
so
this much.
we like executing, even if it's stupid.
Where does that come from?
I don't know. That's a great
Like,
question.
no movie, no moment, no family. Like, to be crazy, you guys are just brothers that are just like, this is funny, this is stupid. We have a camera. Go.
Exactly.
Okay.
There's no purpose.
Yeah, just boys. Okay.
Let's just go back to being bored. We're bored.
Yep.
Entertain ourselves.
We're in Simi Valley. We're in Sydney, and we're not dissing Simi Valley now. It's just like a place that doesn't have much going on.
Yeah.
You know, so
Which I personally love.
and I,
for me.
what I hear, yeah, it's good. It's a good calm for you, right? You don't like a lot going on besides what you have going on, huh? Do you like noise? How is that for you? Crowds, stuff like that. How was that for you?
Let's put it this way. I went to Starbucks this morning and and I hate like ordering from like I hate actually speaking my words into the little voice box thing. I'd rather mobile order and go in there and pick it up and not talk to one person and leave. And hopefully nobody, like, I could avoid everybody. And my girlfriend's like, go through the drive-through and we'll just say mobile order for my. So I'm like, okay. So then I got really nervous for some reason right before, and I said, I have an mobile mortar for Mike. I just reversed I just fully jumbled it because I was just my nervous twitch came out. It just
The fact that you did that first try right now is insane. Like,
mortar?
First letter switching, bro. I do it all the time. I don't know what that is. Is that a disease? Are we dying?
Is it we're dyslexic? Is that what it is?
Is that what that is? Is that dyslexia?
Hey, can we get the producer to throw up a title, yes or no, if it's dyslexia?
Is that dyslexia? Can we get it, please? Hey, since we're live right now, can we please get somebody to tell us if we're dyslexic? Because I do what he did out of pure nervous Starbucks' stuff. Like, so
unknown.
It's unknown. Okay, cool.
Okay,
so given our
good.
fact people, okay, cool. So we have no idea about anything. We're kind of jumping, but I actually appreciate that because I feel like that's how our brains work anyway. It's not just like in one place. So, you were this phenom, a part of Krill Tap. You were this like childhood star skateboarder, a part of like a really big muscle of the skate industry. So you're talking about you don't even want people to recognize you at the Starbucks today. How was it back then? Was it easier when you were the younger skate guy, or was it always like, no, I just kind of want to skate and dip off and chill? Or
it's not about getting recognized. It's just about being a human and
okay. You don't mind getting, hey, Mike Mo, that's crazy. You don't mind that, but you like regular
fun.
Yeah, like regular Sarah and Tim from the neighborhood. You like, oh shit, I don't feel like dealing with
Yeah,
exactly.
I
got nothing to tell y'all today. Don't ask me if I saw the new movie. I'm not watching the Netflix series. I don't know y'all like that. You can't do shit. I don't know you.
How's your day going? You got any cool plans? And I'm like, I'm just trying to get my coffee and leave.
Yo, don't even talk to me, son. I ain't going for all that. Nah, bro. It's actually crazy because I'm the exact opposite. Like, I'm the exact opposite human. I'm trying to talk to everyone. But I'm not, like, I don't mind it. But I actually, at the same time, it's weird because I understand the energy of the local neighborhood people talk. It's like, bro, like, we live close together. I don't really know. Like, I don't really know y'all name like that. Like, don't be like, hey man, how you doing? Like, I'm cool. What you doing later? I don't know. Like, beats
I feel
me.
like you're so good at it. You would talk to you probably. I would love to just follow you around one day and observe and just be like, damn, I wish I could be like that. That would be cool.
Bro, it's definitely I've heard people say like, bro, that's like weird. Like, it's weird how you do that. And I'm like, nah, I just be chilling. Or like when cameras get on or things like that, people are like, you don't ever get nervous? I'm like, no, I don't see it as a thing. I see even the mistake and like the laughing or whatever as another thing. If I mess something up terribly, like, I don't feel anything, So I kind of want to jump back to mistakes with you. Not wanting, if you missed a trick, what did it do to you mentally? Like, if you missed a flat ground trick or if you couldn't land one, what did it do to you?
I don't know. I think I would just be like, how do you fix it?
Problem solver.
Yeah, like, okay, I can't do that trick. Why? Okay, that's probably it didn't flip quick enough. How do you make it flip quicker? It didn't shove it quick enough. How do you make it shove it? And then you just play with it and figure out how to get it to work. That's all it is. Like, it was never like discouraging or something.
Yeah.
I don't think of failure in that way of being discouraged by it.
You
Like,
think of
similar to what you're saying. Like, you see it as a separate thing. It doesn't mean anything. How do you solve it? What do you want to do? Do you want to complain, or do you want to move forward? What do you want to do?
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know the words you really wanted to say. You want to bitch, you know what I'm saying? There's some other words you wanted to say. I feel that. But yeah. So you just corrected your problems and you would figure out whatever. What trick did you not figure out and had you breaking boards screaming out front of the house? What is the one that always defeated you? Flat ground.
Uh, I mean, a lot, but I don't know what age are we talking, because like there was some point where I kind of like,
Yeah, no, after 16, I'm not going to even mess with you, son. I think you turned into an Avenger. I feel like secretly, I swear, between 14 and 16, you met Nick Fury. You didn't tell none of us. You got a part of, actually, you DC. I'm sorry. I apologize. You met Bruce Wayne at 14 through 16, and you became skateboarding Robin and figured out all this shit and just went from there, which is fine. It's federal. I don't want to know. I don't know if you know if Superman made it and he's alive or anything like that. I don't want to know all that shit. I just know for a fact you figured it all out. But I'm saying in like that early days, 12 to 14.
I always had heel flip problems for sure.
For real. Okay.
Yeah. And even if I did 100, like, it just wouldn't stick. It was just like never. Yeah, heel flips but varial heel flips were fine, but just a straight heel flip, weird. Don't know why.
Just didn't click for you.
It just didn't work. I don't know why. No, I still don't understand why. Actually, now it's bothering me.
Yeah, see? There you go. I knew something happened to you mentally because I have a wet heel flip. It's crazy.
Do you?
Yes, bro.
Let's
not wet. It's a good one. No, hell no.
Let's check it out.
Nah,
can we pull up clips though?
Yeah, we can. We fully can. What do you want to watch?
I want to see a heel flip by you.
From me?
I want to see your best heel flip.
I don't have a one documented. I just have a wet heel flip.
That you don't.
I don't think I've ever had a line where I heel flipped.
Really?
I'm trying to remember footage where I might have one.
I was on your Instagram the other day and I saw a little line with a little back tail on the ledge. That was looking smooth.
Yeah, man.
You were a little kid right there.
Yeah. I was legit. You feel me out? You know what I'm saying?
Was it a back tail?
I doubt it. I did a back tail recently for something I was like trying to get. So I hurt something in my knee recently. And actually, I'll take that back. Not recently, like 7 years ago. And skateboarding is like slowing down for me in a way, but I'm still like trying to make sure I stay on top of it. And then I've been eating cheese like a lot. So with cheese and age and knees, skateboarding gets harder. So the other day, I think my team put up like a back tail, front tail, backsmith, front smith. Like I was just doing front and back because I'm trying to get everything front side and back side. Then I'm going to try to either flip out or flip in everything again. Just like while I'm getting older, try to get better again. So as of right now,
what's your classic skate question? It's like for when a little kid, wait, what's your best trick? I love asking that question now. Like, what was the best trick you ever did?
Bro, that is a classic. That is my favorite question. And I always say, what was okay, my best trick I ever did was tray flip no slide fakie at this indoor skate park on this bump to ledge, because I had no business trying to tray flip no slide fakie, and I tray flipped, landed, slid the whole ledge, popped out fakie on the bump to ledge.
No way.
And everybody was just sitting there, like all the homies was just looking like, when did you? Because I struggle with tray flips, and I struggle with tray flips, and I was just like, bro, I think I can do this, and I just started doing it. and it slid. Like the way I caught it, it slid, and I like was on it. You know, when you get a good nose slide, you can control out. Like I thought about just like trying to do big spin. I was like, nah, just take it, just land it.
Take
And
it. Don't get greedy.
bro, just don't get greedy and mess your moment up. So that's actually like one of my favorite tricks that I've ever done. But when I made that trick up for Pushing for Pink, the breast cancer nonprofit that I did, was the backsmith, like front foot, big spin type thing, like front foot impossible hospital flip or whatever they say. People have like names for it, but I don't know what to call it because I just like try to make it up. But yeah, I did one of those, and those are like my two like best ever things I've ever done on a skateboard. One that probably less than 10 people have ever done, and then one that 1,000 Brazilians have done, but I did it too. So that's
for the tray flip no slide. You said all your friends were like, "The fuck?" Did they even? Was it like so shocking that they didn't even cheer? Was it almost just like,
yeah, bro, yeah? It wasn't a moment. They were all
like,
looking.
Is that you?
Yeah, like it was like, well, no, not like that, because the thing about when I skated with my friends, Mike, is like I would do stuff like that all the time skating. That was like how like the whole like attention of the industry in the skate shop and people start rocking with me is when we'll go out skating. I would do a trick I could never do and just land it and be like, oh, well, I did that. So it wasn't, but that one when I couldn't tray flip and they were like, how'd you catch that to nose slide on a bump to? We don't have any bump to ledges here. This skate park was like one of the first ones they built with one, so that was that. And I was like, yeah, you feel me?
Yeah. What's your best trick, dude? That's a good answer. Everyone,
what's yours then, son? What's yours? Wouldn't you tell a kid? What do you tell the little jits when they ask you that?
See, when kids, like, say you're at a signing or something, and a kid, what's the best trick you've ever done? For years, I would always just be like, I don't know. And I have to like put real thought into it and be like, I don't know. It's hard to measure. Everything's like subjective, and it's like,
You start getting a deep conversation.
Yeah, exactly. And then eventually, I think I heard, maybe it was like Rick Howard or Carol or something like that. And they were like, some kid asked him, and Carol's like, hard flips. Best trick I ever did, hard flip. And the kid's like, awesome, that's cool. And I'm like, that's a good answer, first of all, just because it's like clearly not the best trick he's ever done.
No,
like, the kid believes him and is like, yeah, cool. Like, he just wanted an answer, So then I started taking it from him, and I would just like, if anyone that would ask me that, I'd be like, switch trays, love them. That's just, that's best trick I ever did.
So you just had to run up Rick and Mike real quick and be like, I got a better trick than y'all. I got the switch tray.
Yeah, sorry guys, this is the new generation. We do switch trays. We don't worry about hard flips anymore, okay? Hard flips stay in your era. Switch trays in my era. Okay, Carol?
We did 100 of those out front already. We ain't tripping about what they talk about. They owed anyway.
We did the hard flips, no problem. That's so 90s. I'd even worry about those, okay? Switch trays are what we're worried about now. But yeah, I would just say that, and then the kid would just react, be like, that's awesome, that's cool. And then, that's it. That's
it. They're over it. They move down the line.
They move down the line, and they got to answer, and it's fun, instead of being like, fakey crook, fakey tray.
Bro. Yeah, because if I'm that kid, if I see you at that signing and you say a trick that I don't know, like, I'll be like, bro, are you crazy? Remember when you did front tail 270 front blunt pop? Like, I'm gonna be like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even ready for all that. But listen, you get the kid you get him out of your face. Tell him that you switch tray better than everybody. You're not lying. It's really good switch tray. You're just really good at everything. But the way that you learned how to build lines and skateboard, where did that come from? Was it all your own type of idea of like, hey, I have super consistent skating? Because you remember you have like that one line that's like literally a minute long, full of all those tricks, and then you end out with is it switch flip over that 8 flat?
Switch heel, yeah.
Switch heel 8 flat, yeah. So it's like, was that like your thing to be like, well, I have all these tricks. I haven't really seen a lot of people put a lot of tricks or weird tricks together and then come off with something clean at the end? Or did you have like an inspiration, like, oh, I want to skate like that?
Well, PJ Ladd was definitely my inspiration growing up. I to the point too where I wanted to. I heard he was like, you know, he kind of wouldn't talk, and he would just go skate flat ground by himself and not hang out with people. And he was like very mysterious. And I, you know, hearing all that stuff, I'd be like 14 years old, and I'd be like, "That's how it's done, man." Like I shouldn't be messing around and laughing with my friends and doing dumb stuff. And you know, I would try to be weird in that sense of like, oh, I'm gonna go skate flat ground by myself. I don't want to see my friends today, and like I'm gonna concentrate. And you know, then I would find myself like doing little kid stuff, and like I said, throwing an egg at a train, or like,
Yeah.
you know, just doing just like dumb shit, you know. And I'd be like, then I would catch myself and be like, wait a minute, I'm having too much fun. I don't think you're allowed to be doing this right now. So then I would try to go back to being like quiet, and it never worked out. My real self would always come back out, but
As it always should. You know, no, I respect that though. You knew that it was like, bro, I'm faking the funk right now. I'm fake mysterious, fake weird. PJ's real weird, real mysterious. I'm over here like by myself, and you just looking at eggs and rocks and windows, like, all right, I done did like 13 full cat flips. It's time to break some shit and make everybody laugh at me. It's time.
Yeah. And then you start asking the question like, why not both? Why not do both?
You know what I'm saying? That's how you do math. Both of them. That's two. So you break out of this like fake I want to be a loner, because you're not, you know what I'm saying? You have pretty good social skills with the homies. And then when does it come to like the time where you're like, all right, I've done enough flat ground. Let's film me so I can get out of here. Like,
You wouldn't get out of here.
Because if you're on the session, you're acting weird. You're doing this when everybody's skating. Like, when did you like be like, all right, when was your time to get your trick? Would you try to just do it fast and then stop skating, or wait till everybody was done and then be like, all right, it's me?
I don't think I ever even thought about that. It's just if I wanted to do something, just do it. Like I never put that like um I never like thought of it. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying. I don't know.
You never put that much thought into it. It just like was something that was already like, oh, I'm skating to film today. You never thought like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm gonna skate now or get a clip in. You didn't do any of that.
yeah, because it was kind of like that's why, at least in my mind, why we were going to skate spots is
Yeah.
probably because you're gonna end up trying to film something
Mhm.
if you felt like it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you probably just go to the skate park or something, or stay in front of
100%.
your house and skate. So, like, if we're out at a street spot, then filming's part of the question, you know, or part of the
The mission.
part of
Film is part of the mission.
I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out the right word.
So
That's an oval mortar.
how do you still know how to do that?
It's because my girlfriend made fun of me for fucking 2 hours today about it. So I just
drilled it in you.
She even told my sister. She's like, guess what Mike just did at Starbucks? He said oval mortar. I'm like, thanks.
Oh my god. Nah, that's actually like racking my brain, bro. Like, I don't know how you keep saying like, and I'm good at that. Like, I can freestyle for 10 minutes straight, but I can't think of how to say the two words backwards. All right. Now, you know, you have all these really classic parts. You have all this good footage that people have tried, talk to you about 100,000 times. But how I want to get this across is because you're what we watched before we left. So we watched you. So it's like the people before us watched PJ, and then some Paul, and then you were who we watched before we left. Being a part of Fully Flared, which was one of the greatest videos of all time. Knowing that you had that part, what was, besides the injury and things like that, how do you try to do better than that? What was that like? If anybody was like, yo, it's time to make another video. Did you ever sit there like, do you see how many tricks I did and stunts I did in this one? Y'all want to do this again? We worked on this for 5 years, son. Like, how was that? Or for you, it was, I think, 3 years, 2 or 3 years, because you came on, you're like later and things like that. But, bro, how I can never think about, even though your skating still improved because you're just getting older and more powerful. But at 16, 17, you put out one of the best parts ever. Like, what made you go like, okay, like, do I keep doing this or do I keep
Yeah, I don't know. That was actually hard to like figure out. That took years of me trying uh to understand because like when Fully Flared came, like me filming for Fully Flared, first of all, there was no pressure because no one knew who I was, right? So it
yeah,
was just like whatever, I'm just gonna do the hardest possible things I could do right now.
yeah.
And if people like it, cool. If they don't, whatever. Eh, my whole entire career kind of felt like an accident, anyways. So that's why I've always just been
What
grateful for
makes you what,
everything.
what makes you say that though? How do you say that?
Just because it not an accident, but more so like uh, I would have tried that hard regardless if I was turning pro or not. It was just like not a side effect, but a result of
Yeah,
everything that came was a result of that. But I would have put the same work in regardless. So
yeah.
it just accidentally everything fell into place.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
kind of how I mean. I don't know how to properly word anything.
Which is beast. I love that.
Clearly, yeah. I mean, I back to Starbucks earlier. Just, anyways, but uh, but after Fully Flared, there was like a very big shift in the way like I would go to a signing or a demo. Like before, it'd be like it's all Rick Howard, Mike Carroll, and like all the kids would go to them, right? And then right after Fully Flared, it was like totally different, and it was like
Yeah.
overnight, and it was weird, and I was just grateful for it, of course. But what really messed with me was I'm like, oh shit, that means I have to do better than this.
Yeah.
Kind of to your point, I'm like, okay, that means I have to do harder tricks, and okay, how am I going to do that? And then I would start being like, well, I could flip into it. If I flipped out of it, that means I could maybe flip into it, and like you start then becoming afraid of failure, and
Mm.
that I think what sent me on a bad path for a little while, because going into Fully Flared, I didn't care. I'm like, I have nothing to lose. And
Yeah.
then after Fully Flared, it's just like, okay, well, now people think I'm like some machine or something, and I don't miss
Yeah.
tricks. And at least that's how I don't think people actually thought that, but that's how I would think of
Bro,
myself.
that's how we thought, bro. We thought like I had to have conversations with people like, no, like Mike was working hard for that video. Like that was not no first try lines and just going. Some of it was good, but it was actually work. Like when I talked to OGs, I'm like, oh shit. When I was young, I just thought he was like this automatic. The way you skated looked like you were like, dude, whatever. Well, I'll just fake you front foot flip
But
in a line.
that's why every generation gets better than the next,
Yeah,
because you start to think that that's normal, right? Like that standard is normal. And you go, okay, well, PJ Ladd's doing all this stuff. It must be first, second try. Like I'm sure he
yeah,
didn't miss any. I'm sure it's all easy for him, but really it took him hours to do everything. So
yeah.
then watching that as a kid, you're like, okay, well, I got to do it that consistently, and I got to never miss, So it's just every generation does that to each other. And that's why there's always progression.
Mhm.
But I, like I said, after Fully Flared, people, I just that like affected me in a bad way. Like I
Yeah,
wish I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep trying. Like I would try way too hard of stuff to try to compete with my Fully Flared part.
yeah,
So I would try like way harder stuff that was out of my league. And then when you try something that's out of your league and you don't like do the building blocks to get there,
yeah,
you're not going to land it. You're not going to get better. You're not going to progress. So I
yeah.
tried to like go to a next level that I couldn't maintain, basically.
It probably doesn't exist, bro. No, I'm just playing. The only person I think, there's very few humans that can like do stuff like that. But this is what I'm saying is, you're in this video that there's no other young dudes in that video. You're the young guy in that video. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the thing is everybody else gets to grow into like, oh, can Carol and can Howard and can Mark skate like how today is? And yes, they all Mark Johnson, of course, skated how today was. He just, but they all grew into skating. They started whatever street skating. Well, they were right there when it started. So they got to be a certain way and then get better, then get bigger and progress over 20 years. You have this 3-year period and you're at like where skateboarding is still today in 2007. So it's like, as far as tech and trying to get MBDs and newer stuff, so it's like for you trying to push, bro, I like you just kind of put in the context, like it had to be stressful. And we're just young fans. We're all 15, 14 watching you like, oh, well, Jesus just came back. This is Easter. Like, you know what I'm saying? There he is. He's Ledge Jesus, and and it's like, I know that there had to be like a crazy level of mental pressure to be better than that, like to curate a part better than that. Even if you're in the Krail Top family and, Pretty Sweet part, still really good, still super good. I know it wasn't everything you wanted. I know you still wanted to do more. It came in the course of, I believe, the injury, but it's like still good, still crazy tricks like nollie back heel, switch front crook. How the hell do you think of that? Like, what do you do? What cereal do you eat? What show are you watching to be like, oh yeah, this is shit I'm about to do today?
Yeah. No, but like, I don't like my Pretty Sweet part at all. And that was a result of what I'm talking about. Was if you look at that part, trick for trick.
And Kendrick Lamar didn't like Family Matters by Drake. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you like, Mike. It's still good to us. No, I'm just playing. I hear
like trick for trick. It's a better part. I like it. Like if you're talking about just purely like the tricks are harder, it is a harder part. But what I started to realize after Pretty Sweet was hard tricks matter, but they don't matter as much as just filming a good solid video part and doing the best possible skateboarding you could do. Right. Like Pretty Sweet wasn't the best. It was the hardest tricks I could do, but it wasn't the best skateboarding I could do. Like Fully Flared was the best skateboarding I could do. Like, if that makes sense, because there's so much to skateboarding that's like the music matters, obviously, the feel of it matters, the selection of tricks matter. It's not just the hardest tricks. And we know that watching, there's millions of skateboarders out there that do the hardest tricks and they never get a sponsor. It's more it's being selective with what you do and how you do it, not how hard it is. And I lost sight of that for Pretty Sweet. Yeah.
So you just went out and like stacked a whole bunch of just incredible tricks that you just don't like.
Yes.
Damn. No, wait. Oh wow. What is this?
Oh, that's a good heel flip.
A heel flip is water. What is this? The Solo Feeble?
Damn.
Oh, Soma.
That's a good heel. That's a very good heel flip.
What?
My favorite part is how long it took for them to find that. That means you're right. There's not many documented.
Nah, man. Nah, bro. I got it. It's somewhere. Dang, this is me. I weighed probably like 150. That's nice. That. All right. So, so after Pretty Sweet, you kind of step into this new life, right? You get into business. Well, actually, you're already doing Glassy before that, right?
Glassy was around the same time. Glassy's 2011, which is
okay.
Yeah, right.
Right before
12. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you get a new life, and how do you decide to do something like that? What's your blueprint to starting a glasses company?
Well, since my brother actually worked at the barracks at that time, and he was just like, he would, commute to LA every single day, which is like hour there, hour back. So I think he mostly just got tired of it. He's like, we got to start something. He's like, what's like a sponsor that like nobody has? And then he was wearing sunglasses at that exact moment. We're both super hungover too, by the way. And he's just sitting there with his glasses on. He's like, maybe we do a sunglass company. We'll call it Glassy. And I'm like, okay. That's y'all. That was it. That was it. And then so we got home and just like you said earlier, just Google, man. Hit Google. How do you do this? How do you do that?
Wow.
Configure. Hey, Google, shut the fuck up. Sorry. Sorry, she started talking to me.
You got a Google House, so you just said. You're not even allowed to say Google without Google tripping on you. That's crazy. So so you guys randomly just like, oh, this is what we're gonna do. Do you look at like the success? You're not even thinking about like the success of Oakley or anything like that. You're just like, bro, nah, let's just go ahead and be hilarious. Do a glasses company, whether it works or not. I got some bread, you got some bread. Let's go crazy. And it ends up hitting for you. Like,
yeah,
how did that feel? How rewarding was that to like be like, whoa, the idea worked. People do need glasses, and this is different.
Yeah, it's kind of back to what we were talking about earlier. Me and Vince are just like, if we thought of something, we just kind of do it. So the failure is never it's not the scary part. But I guess when you do something and it works, you're like, yeah, of course it works.
Of course it did. Yeah. We had this all planned all along. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we did it, because it worked. So yeah, it's worked. It's still around. It's what, 13 years now? 14? Yeah, 13 years, which is so crazy. But I don't know. Yeah.
What are some of the struggles of having a business like this? Like, was there anything, or was it always, because you guys expanded, but you didn't go like how people stupidly expand. You like smartly, it seemed like you like strategically was like, okay, we'll go here, we'll sell here, but like, let's not overdo ourselves like every other skate company or thing has ever done. What
I don't think that's by design. I feel like if we could blow it up and sell it off, we would do that, no problem.
Okay. Well, I thought you sold some of it off. I heard something, maybe I want to say 5 years ago, that I heard you guys. No big partner came in and
I wish.
What happened 5 years ago?
Nothing.
No,
yeah, nothing.
Okay, skate rumors, that happens all the time. I'm glad.
That's what's the rumor? I want to hear.
It was like a rumor that another big glasses company came and bought into Glassy to make you guys be able to be in certain stores, or was it like a Nordstrom, like one of those type of partners bought in to put you guys in like Nordstrom's or blah blah blah?
I wonder what started that rumor. That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
I've never even heard that. But were we talking to someone? I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I mean, I wish that was the case. Like I said, if we could blow it up and sell it off, it would be gone. Let's put it that way. But it's like, it's still doing good. And it's actually, like, for me and Vince, it's paid our salaries, like, and we've made some decent money off of it for the last, I'd say 8 years, really.
8, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We started mostly transitioning our business model to just like direct to consumer more so than because skate shops, like, it's an accessory. So accessory, they put most of their money into hard goods and shoes and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So we're always an afterthought. So we kind of had to like figure out the digital landscape to make our business actually thrive, and that's done good for us for sure.
That's good. That's super good. Yeah, I wonder where started that rumor too. It was somebody, because I think we were just asking about you, and bro, something happened. It might have been longer than 5 years ago, but I have 5 in my head now. But something happened when they were like, "Oh yeah, they did this," and I don't know what that was. And hopefully you think about it, because it's something close to like it hit a point and everybody's like happy. But whatever, neither here nor there. We'll figure it out off camera and then we'll talk about it, because skate rumors, bro, they're insane. People will just come up, oh yeah, Nice's freaking deal was blah 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 blah. You're like, bro, that's not how much it was. This is not what's happening. But people get at the skate park and swear up and down that X, Y, and Z is going on all the time.
Have you ever just played telephone with, like, you got 5 of your friends, like back in the day, you play telephone, and literally your 5 friends are in a room. He whispers into his ear, and by the end of 5 people,
bro,
you're like, how the hell did it even get to that? Like, are you kidding? We're in the same room, and it was 5 people. Like, so imagine that on a.
My teacher actually, a teacher of ours had did that in 10th grade. That's the only time I've ever played that. And he was like, and bro, that game changed my life. Like telephone changed my life because I'm always been a more what I see, less of what I hear type of person. Like I gotta see it. I don't care what you say. I gotta see it before I'm like, oh, that's law. When he did that though, you always have like that curiosity when you hear a rumor, see, and then you be like, oh man, let me think about it or trip off of it. He was like, I want all y'all to get up right now. I'm gonna say like he said something simple. It was like chocolate bar, bro. It was some bullshit. It was like it was something like nothing at all. And he was like, I dare y'all to believe another rumor again. Mr. Dixon, man, R.I.P.
That
was a good teacher.
Good teacher, man. What was
it? Was
what?
Gary's related to Jeremy Rogers. Like, hell, I love Jeremy, but I'm not related to Jeremy. Maybe. Actually, I got to look on 23andMe. I think about it. I rap, he rap.
You never know.
I can't switch front tail. He can switch front tail. So I don't know. Maybe. That was a crazy fact.
Did you ever rack your nuts like him?
Yes, I
have. Yeah, right, Bale?
Bro, my God. On the exercise pole. No, my God. Not like that. But I have hit my a couple times. So, you know, I know you say you've almost forgot that it happened, but or just forgot that you were at this pinnacle point with skateboarding because it as big as it is for like somebody like me or anything, it is everything. I'm gonna say it's everything for me, but like I understand for everybody it's not everything. You just carried on in life and you enjoy life. Why have you never gotten into entertainment? Like for real. I think about that.
Into entertainment?
Yeah, like why are you like on TV
what?
and like TV or something like something funny? Like why aren't you on comedy? Why don't you do something like why don't you grab a camera and just make a show and then put it out like on a what is that called? Black market network. Why have you never done that?
I've never even
thought of that.
I'm flattered. Thank you very much.
Because you're kind of crazy. So why'd you just never do that?
I think I'm the most boring fucking person on earth. I think about that like every day, dude. I literally every single day I'm like sitting here working. I'm like this couldn't be this has to be the least entertaining thing of all time. So, I don't know. I don't think that's in my cards.
Okay. Well, you got cards behind you, so you'll be all right. Has that worked out crazy? How are those doing?
Oh yeah, ABD has been doing great. A lot of this is like all my basketball cards from when I was a kid, though.
Oh shit.
We got some ABD stuff.
You can't do that, Mike. You can't have. See, I'm thinking that's just like millions of dollars in collectibles behind you. You got actual athletes up there, bro. You got to say that off rip. These are my basketball, baseball cards, and some of these is ABD collectibles.
ABD's up there, and
okay.
Then hold on. Let's see, what are we working with? I think this is my best Michael Jordan card right here.
Would you come, Michael? Mike?
Yeah.
Why am I? Yeah.
This right here. Right here. This gold card. There's it's numbered and stuff. So 716 out of 1,000. That one's pretty cool. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. I think it's either that one or this one. Hold on. I got some Kobe rookies downstairs.
Oh, Kobe.
Kobe's my favorite of all time. When I was a kid, I collect Michael Jordan. My brother would collect Kobe. But the older I got, I became more of a Kobe fan. But Vince has all the Kobe cards. I have all the Michael Jordan cards.
I knew I loved y'all.
So this one right here. Wait, let me take it out. Actually,
no, don't take it out. Don't take it out.
See this is the sparkly stuff on it. It's that, but this was it's called a rave card. It's 80 out of 399 of them.
Wait, so just yesterday, or literally just 2 days ago, we were talking to Buddy Nichols from Six there, the dude that makes like love letters to skateboarding and all that. And he was talking about how people collect baseball cards. And I was like, yo, those is worthless. Like nobody cares. But the fact that you have, to me, just baseball cards, I get it. There's like a couple athletes that it really hits for, like a Babe Ruth rookie, probably amazing. But Michael and Kobe, bro, they're right here on my wall. I have Goku, Michael, and Kobe. That's my life, bro.
That's my life.
That's why I knew I loved you and Vince. I knew
Yeah.
it. I knew it. I knew it was deeper than the Now the Heel Back Tails. I knew it. I knew it, son. I had a feeling.
Michael and Kobe, that's all me and Vince watched growing up. That's it. We watched literally every single game of Lakers and I mean, Jordan was, how old are you?
I'm older. I'm up there. I'm all right.
Yeah, because
I missed Mike. I missed the first three-peat. I caught the second one, and I was still playing with toys and not liking how basketball was on for 2.5 hours. But
yeah,
I caught it.
Yeah, you were watching like 97, 98 games and all that. Yeah, because he retired 98. So yeah, that was fun. I remember watching that last game. I think I was like 8 years old. But Kobe though, that era, Shaq, Kobe era, and then heading into Pau Gasol era too. Like that was just literally watched every single game of Kobe's career. It was, yeah. I miss him. When he died, dude, I felt like someone in my family died. That hurt. Sorry to bring it up.
So crazy fact. A crazy fact. Kobe Bryant died while I was on the way to skate line. I was about to go film skate line, and I filmed a skate line, and I'm at the light before I turn. Bro, I know I people that don't know me probably think I'm like this attention whore. I'm like super dramatic. I'm always trying to like create a moment to make it for myself. I was on the way to skate line that Sunday. It was 10 days after my birthday. And January 26, 2020, I will never forget. I'm at the light. I'm about to turn left to go up the hill to the studio. And I get a call asking, yo, is Kobe dead? And I'm like, not to call me and say some shit like that. Like this person that's on the phone, I'm like, don't mess with me. This is Kobe. Like you already know. Like I literally, before I go to bed, watch the him and Michael imitation play. Like super fan. They're like, yeah, I think him and his entire family, blah, blah, blah. Right. I'm like, whoa, right before skate line. I get to skate line, bro. I have to be funny. And I hate my entire life. I hate everything.
Have you rewatched that episode?
What?
Have you rewatched the episode? Like, did you fake it today, or you like?
I did well. I have to do well. I've had literally before skate line. I've had like, bro, over like 15 of those where people have no idea. But with Kobe, it was just weird because it was like, what the hell? So I'm doing that. I call my other brother. I'm screaming. I'm like, yo, nah, bro, I'm at the light. I'm tripping. He was like, chill out. Hell no, Gary, that never. I'm like, bro, nah, bro. So I found that out, bro. That was the worst day. Like literally, it was like one of the worst days ever. So the fact that you and your brother care about Mike and Kobe, and I think my care about them is that these people go in their field and became absolute beasts. And the thing I know that I never did that as a skateboarder, but I try to do it as a human. To where like I want to work as hard and be as great as a human as I can, like besides eating chicken. Other than that, like I love chicken, bro. I can't give up fried chicken. It's just not happening. I don't give a damn about nothing. I need to stop eating greasy foods. But other than that, bro, gave up weed, alcohol, blah, blah, blah. I gave up everything. You know what I'm saying? 11 years sober. Like I gave up everything except chicken. And my private browser. Other than that, I'm good. I'm a great human. And Mike had gambling and Kobe, you know what I'm saying? So I get to have my private browser and my fried chicken. All right? I get 2.
Hey, good.
Did you hoop? Are you a hooper?
Oh, I played my whole childhood for sure. Yeah. Like I definitely played a lot of basketball. I'm typical, just like, I got a 3-pointer. That's me. What do you got? What's your game like? Were you pointing? What?
I'm age 42.
42 is sick.
And my earnings are 0 on theborder.com. I'm gonna whoop somebody's ass. I'm whooping hold on. Oh my God. I'm about to whoop somebody's ass.
Dude, who put you at 42? They're trolling for sure, right?
That is so good, bro. Yeah, they're for sure trolling. I'm not.
Are you're from SF?
Yeah, I'm from the Bay Area.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, you could do it. You could just enter it. They did it themselves. Okay. I have a hacker homie that just did that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Damn, I wish that was real right there.
That would have been sick.
They do career earnings on there. I didn't know that. Who has the highest? Is it like Niger or something? Do they calculate like street league and all that, or is it just like Tampa?
I think it's everything. I think it's everything that they do. My earnings were actually 0. Okay.
No, you didn't edit that one.
I've never won nothing. All right. So
they just put the X Games contract on there.
Shit, I write that now. Don't. Yeah, I want to be able to go to the store. Listen, I want to walk outside and be not bothered. Now, listen, Mike. I want to ask you this. We're getting closer to the end. I gotta ask you this though, bro. Who was on your Mount Rushmore skateboarding? Top 4 all time, unmesswittable. Your guys, top 4.
Costin.
Hate him, love him to death, but I hate him.
Heath Kirchart for sure.
Jesus. Okay. All right.
All right. PJ, like I said, was my idol growing up, man. You got to throw PJ on there.
For sure.
And Gary Rogers.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I said it.
After the heel flip and then the feeble?
After the heel flip and the feeble.
That's right. I'm on Mount Rushmore. I made it. Right. Let's go.
I told you I'm going to fight that guy that did the fakey double flip on you for a reason, dude.
Thank you, bro.
You're number 4, dude.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, gang. Now, can I ask you this? You probably have a real number 4, and that's fine.
For real. Like, what's yours though?
Who's on my top 4 all time?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever asked me this. I don't really like to get into this. All right. It is Mark Suciu.
Okay.
It is Guy Mariano.
Yeah. Guy's on mine for sure. I'm gonna kick you off, but Guy.
Okay. All right. God damn it. So close. It is Corey Kennedy.
Okay.
And it's Tyshawn Jones.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good lineup right there.
But now that's just my guys, right?
Yeah.
Now, my honorable mention is always a Shad Ware because God damn it. But 4 parts. Suciu. That's all I'm gonna say. Because all of them, right? You're fully flared. 110,000% you're fully flared. Tori Hallelujah.
Okay.
Corey Pretty Sweet.
Corey's Pretty Sweet part was insane, dude.
Yeah.
And
the only reason why I say Corey Pretty Sweet over Guy Pretty Sweet is because Guy made me full on cry. Like, I don't put Rodney Mullen in my top, but I can't be in the same building as Rodney Mullen. Every time he walks by me, I get that thing when you getting in trouble when your parents get home. I don't know if you ever had that. I get that nervous. Like, I get that whole he invented all this shit. Like, the reason why I'm sitting at this table, the reason why we even flip our boards over is right there. And he just walks up and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he's just like,
it's so nice. The calmest voice too.
Thank you. I cried and I thanked him. And he was like, "It's okay. It's all right. Don't even." It's like, "Thank you so." And yeah. So
what are you doing if this guy walks in the? Is this?
Yo, son, if Michael Jordan, oh man, I went to Kobe's last game on my birthday,
April 13th.
No, not the final game. His final game in Oracle was on my birthday.
Oh, okay.
In 2016, that was the closest I ever got to him. We walked down. Me and the guy that did the double fakie flip. We tried to walk onto the court to catch him. We're just gonna get kicked out of the stadium. Like, we're gonna just go and like walk up and be like, "Yo, Kobe." And we got right to that point where before we were gonna run on, he had already like went into the locker room. We're like, God damn it. But if Michael Jordan walks by, I think I'm fainting. it's just too much. It's too much, bro. Like he's just dunked on everybody. He's like made the greatest shoe of all time. Like they're stacked right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people always like, yo, Gary, I heard you don't like the brands. You don't like Nike. I don't like Nike at all. Shout out to them or whatever. Nah, hell no. I don't like them. I just don't. And I don't need to. I don't have to. I don't gotta like nobody. Whoever, whatever. I don't care what you're talking about. That's my opinion. It doesn't sit with anybody else. That's Gary. But that man, if he was like, yo, we out, Jordan, I'm over there. That's my man's right there. Mike is the man's, bro. Have you ever met him?
No, hell no. No one's met him somehow.
Costin, good people. Costin was supposed to throw that alley-oop. I know he knows. Somebody know him. Atiba? Who knows?
I feel like he's the type of guy that like he's so you don't hear anything about him.
Bro.
He's not on social media. He's never doing in-game announcing or like
podcast, nothing, bro.
Nothing, dude.
Last Dance was all we got, and bro, I was on my couch like, yo, I feel like I know man's, and he don't pop out, bro. And then when he came and spoke at Kobe, Mike, we gotta go. I gotta rap. I'm gonna rap now. I don't want to do this with you. I'm tired of this. What's your favorite X Games moment, Mike?
Favorite X Games moment?
All time. If you have one or not. People that say no, we like it better because it's funnier. But if you have one, tell us.
I don't think I know one.
Okay, good. That's even better. Makes us all laugh. Yeah,
don't
even worry about it.
Literally the only thing I could think of is Tony Hawk's 900. That's it.
That's a great moment.
I mean, like obviously that's sick, but that's like the only one I could think of. So
of course.
Yeah.
Which is cool. So
sorry, James.
Hey, they don't care. You came here, we talked.
Wait, did X Games? I don't know if I'm making this up or not, but did X Games do the S Game Escape like back in the day? Like, did they broadcast that?
Yeah, but it wasn't an S Game Escape. It was just an X Games game escape with like Chris Cole and Nyjah.
No, not that one.
Yeah, I know the S Games Escape, but they don't. I don't think they were. Maybe they did.
I thought they broadcasted like an S Game Escape. Like
maybe they did. I got to do my research.
Like 2001 or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But that would have been a good moment then.
And the one you're talking about, that X Games
with
Cole and Nyjah and everybody.
Yeah, when they did the fight. Yeah, when they played skate. Yeah.
Yeah, I won that.
So that's not your favorite moment?
I won.
That's right.
Screw you, Nyjah. Screw you, Chris Cole.
I'm the best.
Chris Cole and Nyjah, you could suck it in 2014. suck it, Chris Cole and
Nyjah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and leave with some kind words. This is what I do. You're probably gonna have a panic attack, but it's what I do. Mike Mo Capaldi. Now, you, sir, are you gonna put on sunglasses?
You are not just selling a product or service, but the promise of quality.
Why do you have that?
You know what M Corp is?
Yes. No, I don't know what M Corp is. But why do you have one of those players?
Reliability. You're about to embark on a rewarding career.
I think the Skate 4 shit is coming out, so they like sent me this randomly. M Corp, I don't know if it's related. I don't know. I'm kind of confused about it. It's like a promo package or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Encourage it.
Okay, sorry.
Hey, if EA hits you again, tell them hit my phone, bro. I'm gonna slide wherever they at. I'm gonna go up over there.
I kind of think I'm not supposed to like talk about this thing for some. Like they put like a letter in the box, like make sure you don't post before. I'm like,
Ben did that. Ben did that. We already did it right now. Yeah. So. Even though you try to play a player over my kind words, Mike Mo, bro, thank you because
wait, let me record you then. Hold on. I can record over this. So okay.
Record it. Okay, record it. Ready?
Okay.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Yo, Mike. You brought me and my friends together to watch skate videos before we went out, a lot of those friends aren't here with me anymore. So I have like a connection to you through them with one of the best parts in history. Make sure it's recorded, Mike. All right. This is a real emotional moment. So with that connection and with that moment and the skating that we went out and tried to do was to get as close to you as possible. We never got anywhere close, but you pushed all of us to get somewhat better. I have a friend named Casey Boychuk that used to dress exactly like you. He used to allegedly steal a Kai's from somewhere, and he had a nice switch pop shove. But I'm thankful to have those early years of skating and having my iPod and putting Arcade Fire on there and listening to No Cars Go and trying to do multiple trick lines on film because of what you were doing. And as a young dude that was a powerhouse around a lot of the OGs, you made the little guy feel like we stood tall, even though you were big as hell. It seemed like, you were the youngest a part of that. So it was like the young dude can matter just as much as the guy that had a 13-minute part at the end of that video, who's kind of an asshole for that, because what the hell, Mark Johnson. But thank you for not skating handrails. We appreciate that. After someone breaks his wrist, there's no need to just slide down the thing that Danny Way did in like 92 down like a triple kink. You were smart for that. You gave us a whole bunch of tricks and a lot of new ideas. So we're super, super thankful. Suchu even tried to imitate. So I thank you, even though he was on some PJ, he was on some U too. And I love Mark Suchu skating as much as anybody. So I could tell that he was trying to be a Mike Mo / PJ lad. I could tell 100%. So we're all just thankful for you, man. And I know that you've went on in life and you're not just stuck as a skateboarder, even though you wear girl hoodies and royal hats, but you're this hero for this generation of dudes like me. When that video came out, that all changed everything and how we visualize skateboarding. So hats off to you, Mike Mocabaldi. Appreciate you.
Well, thank you, man. That's too nice. Now I don't want to hear myself on this recording once I
you really
once I play it back, I'll be like, oh God, that dude at the end idiot. But,
so now I got this thing called 1,000,000 bars where I got to spit a freestyle, and then we're gonna get up out of here and continue our lives like we never even did this. So you ready? Do we have it? Is the beat playing? Do you hear it?
Oh yeah.
All right. What's the topic? Give me a topic, bro.
Starbucks oval mortars.
You said what?
Starbucks oval mortars.
I got the Starbucks oval mortar, but I meant to say mobile order. I had a brain fart. I had a twist. I got caught up. Sierra mist. In the mist. Order things. I could have just went to Wingstop, got some wings. Now I'm at the Starbucks filling cups. Trying to get this order, I could sip it up. I probably get a matcha just to wake me up. The cream, the latte, you know what's up. I don't know Starbucks. I don't really go there. I be in the house all day, Mike. I don't go nowhere. Shout out to them ball cards behind you, for real though. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, too still, bro. Like you on the ledge, super ill though. Hey, Mike was always going for the kill, bro. Every fourth quarter was a 2-minute drill, though. With the crossover, step back down the hill, though. Like Kobe, nobody know me when I'm in the paint. If I seen Mike up in the building, I would probably faint. Everything I spit up on the mic, boy, is probably dank. Shout out to Mike, I'm on the mic. That's 1,000,000 bars. Do you drive fast cars? Are you in the car? That's the real question. Are you in the whip? Like, Mike, you could take a stance and answer this. You don't like cars? Okay, well, I'll just keep spitting. I like fast cars. I like NASCARs. I don't like NASCARs. I just want to be with stars, all up in the stars. Top notch. He did 30 tricks up and down the block. That's it. I'm done.
That shit is on cassette. That's the only... I got that new album. I got that Gary Rogers shit right here.
Let's go. Yo, Mike Mocabaldi, man, thank you so much. This is Grinding Unwind episode 56 with the legendary Mike Mo, bro. I appreciate you. Stay up, stay healthy. We still root for you no matter even if you care or not, brother. We promise we always are going to.
Thank you, man. Well, I got some new stuff coming that I actually want to hit you up about on the side. So I'll hit you soon, man.
Great.
It'll be something special that everybody's gonna kind of trip on. So It'll be
Oh
fun.
yeah, crank. Go ahead. You already, you know the nines. You know the nines.
I'll
Or is
hit
it
you
not?
up.
It's 10. You know the 10s. All right, brother. Stay up. Stay safe.
X Games is always epitomized.
Personality, creativity, authenticity.
It's really exciting to see where we're going with it.
X Games Real Mountain Bike is back, returning for the first time since 2021. The highest watched Real Series event in X Games history. Five athletes and filmers to each put together a 90-second video part.
Oh my God.
June 10th, the X Games Real Mountain Bike parts drop. And don't miss your chance to participate with fan voting on xgames.com.